The air is dry enough to parch your throat in minutes. Temperatures swing from blistering heat by day to freezing cold by night, and water is a treasure so rare, only the most adapted creatures can call this place home. Among these resilient beings, one small but extraordinary predator stands out with a shimmering golden exoskeleton and a curved tail that holds a secret far more powerful than its tiny size, suggests the Israeli gold scorpion, often called Deathstalker scorpion, a creature whose sting is not just a moment of pain, but a lifelong memory etched into anyone unlucky enough to experience it. This is not just another desert dweller. It is a masterpiece of evolution, a tiny apex predator that rules the micro-world of the sand dunes, and a living paradox whose venom brings both agony and life-saving medical hope. To truly understand the Israeli gold scorpion, you must first step into its world, the arid rocky deserts of Israel, Jordan, Saudi Arabia, and parts of North Africa. This is a land of extremes, where rainfall is measured in millimeters per year, and the sun beats down with unrelenting force. Most creatures would perish here within hours, but the Israeli gold scorpion has evolved to thrive. Its golden glossy exoskeleton is more than just a striking feature. It acts as a natural shield against the harsh desert sun, reflecting light and preventing overheating, while its tough outer layer locks in moisture, so it can survive for months without drinking a single drop of water. Unlike many desert animals that hide deep underground all day, this scorpion has mastered the art of balancing exposure and shelter, often resting under loose rocks or in shallow burrows during the peak heat, then emerging as the sun sets to begin its hunt under the cover of darkness. At first glance, the Israeli gold scorpion seems delicate. Adults grow only to about 2 to 3 inches long, smaller than many common house spiders, with slender pincers and a long segmented tail that curls gracefully over its back. But do not be fooled by its small frame. Every part of its body is built for one purpose: survival and predation. Its pincers, though thin, are sharp and precise, used to grasp and hold small prey tight, while its real weapon lies at the tip of its tail, a needle-sharp stinger connected to a pair of venom glands that produce one of the most potent neurotoxins of any scorpion species on Earth. This venom is not just for hunting. It is the scorpion's ultimate defense against predators like desert lizards, birds, and even small mammals that might see it as a quick snack. For the scorpion, every sting is a matter of life or death, and it has honed this weapon to near perfection over 400 million years of scorpion evolution. Let's talk about the sting itself, the sensation that gives this scorpion its fearsome reputation and makes it a creature you'll never forget. For small insects, spiders, centipedes, and other tiny desert invertebrates, the Israeli gold scorpion's venom is instant death. The neurotoxins rush through the prey's body, paralyzing its nervous system in seconds, turning a struggling victim into a helpless meal. But for humans, the sting is not usually fatal, though it can be dangerous for children, the elderly, or those with allergies, but it is indescribably painful. Those who have been stung describe it as a white-hot, searing pain that spreads from the sting site like wildfire, shooting up the limbs and leaving a throbbing, burning sensation that can last for hours, even days. Unlike a bee sting that fades quickly, the Israeli gold scorpion's sting lingers, a sharp reminder of nature's ability to pack immense power into a tiny package. It is not just physical pain. It is a shock to the system, a jolt that stays in your mind long after the physical discomfort fades. What makes this venom so unique? Scientists have spent decades studying its composition, and they have found that it is a complex cocktail of more than 100 different toxins, each with a specific job. The main active ingredient is chlorotoxin, a small protein that targets the nervous system, blocking signals that control muscle movement and sensation. But here's the incredible twist. This same venom that causes agonizing pain is now one of the most promising tools in modern medicine. Researchers have discovered that chlorotoxin binds specifically to cancer cells, making it invaluable for diagnosing and treating brain tumors and other forms of cancer. It is also being studied for use in treating diabetes, autoimmune diseases, and even chronic pain. The very substance that makes the Israeli gold scorpion a feared desert predator is now saving human lives, a beautiful reminder that nature's most dangerous creatures often hold the keys to our greatest medical breakthroughs. The Israeli gold scorpion's life is a constant battle against the desert's harsh conditions, and it has developed a set of skills that make it one of the most successful desert predators. It is a nocturnal hunter, using tiny sensory hairs on its legs to detect vibrations in the sand, allowing it to pinpoint the exact location of prey, even in complete darkness. It can sense the slightest movement of a beetle scurrying by, or a spider crawling across the sand, and it strikes with lightning speed, its tail lashing out, to deliver a precise sting, before the prey even knows it being hunted. This patience and precision are what make it such an effective hunter. It does not waste energy chasing prey, but waits, watches and strikes at the perfect moment. It is a silent killer of the desert floor, a predator that operates in the shadows, unseen by most, but vital to the desert ecosystem. Beyond hunting, the Israeli gold scorpion has mastered the art of survival in ways that seem almost superhuman. It can withstand temperatures ranging from below freezing at night to over 120 degrees Fahrenheit during the day, a range that would kill most animals. It can slow its metabolism to a near standstill when food is scarce, surviving on just one meal every few weeks. Even its reproductive process is adapted to the desert. Female scorpions carry their young on their backs for weeks after birth, protecting them from predators and the harsh environment until they are old enough to fend for themselves. This maternal care is rare among arachnids, and it speaks to the scorpion's drive to ensure its species survives in one of the harshest places on Earth. Every aspect of its life is a testament to evolution's ability to shape life, to fit even the most unforgiving habitats. For humans who live or travel in the regions where the Israeli gold scorpion lives, encounters are common but rarely dangerous if you know how to stay safe. These scorpions are not aggressive. They only sting when they feel threatened, stepped on, or trapped. Simple precautions like shaking out shoes and clothing before putting them on, avoiding walking barefoot on sand at night, and staying away from rock piles and burrows can almost completely eliminate the risk of a sting. Local people in the Middle East have lived alongside these scorpions for thousands of years, respecting their space and understanding their role in the desert. They are not monsters to be feared, but a natural part of the ecosystem, a small but important piece of the delicate desert balance. In the grand story of the animal kingdom, the Israeli gold scorpion is a tiny but unforgettable character. It is a creature that defies expectations, small but powerful, dangerous yet life-giving, a survivor in a world that tries to break it every single day. It reminds us that nature's most incredible wonders are not always the largest or most majestic animals, but the small hidden creatures that thrive in the corners of the earth, adapting, surviving, and evolving against all odds. The desert is full of secrets, and the Israeli gold scorpion is one of its most fascinating guardians, a golden warrior of the sand, whose sting will stay with you forever, and whose story will continue to amaze scientists and nature lovers for generations to come. We often think of predators as big, fierce animals, like lions or sharks, but the natural world is full of tiny predators that are just as important, just as skilled, and just as worthy of our wonder. The Israeli gold scorpion is a perfect example, a creature that has turned the harshest environment on Earth into its home, a creature whose venom brings both pain and healing, a creature that proves size means nothing when you have evolution on your side. Next time you think of the desert, do not just imagine empty sand and silence. Imagine the tiny golden scorpion moving through the night, a silent hunter, a survivor, a living miracle of nature. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel.